Alright, welcome back everybody. This is your boy Izu from Sport with Firo, and we are talking about Chelsea transfers. So the first transfer I'm going to talk about is Benjamin Sesko. This has been causing a lot of ruckus, in certain scenes, in the WhatsApp groups, on Twitter threads and stuff like that. People are asking, why are we going for Sesko? Sesko is valued at 6-7 million pounds, which for me is too high for someone like that, like Sesko. Sesko for me is not an improvement on Jackson. I've had their comparison. I've had to compare both players, and this is it. When game per 90 minutes, shot accuracy, Sesko obviously has better shot accuracy than Jackson. Shots on target, Jackson's averaging 1.7 shots on target, while Sesko is averaging 1.3 shots on target per game. For goals, Sesko is averaging 0.6 goals per game, and Jackson is averaging 0.6 goals per game as well. The same thing for non-penalty goals, but where the difference comes in is conversion rate. Sesko has 30.77% conversion rate, while Jackson has 18.7%, which is one of the bane of existence for most Chelsea, because Jackson keeps getting these chances and he keeps missing all of them. But aside that, when it comes to passes completed, that is another place that Sesko has 23 and Jackson has 15.7, averaging 15.7 per game. But passing accuracy, Sesko has 68.9% per game, while Jackson has 76.12% per game. When it comes to assists, Sesko is averaging 0.2 assists per game, while Jackson is averaging 0.3 assists. But you expect that of Jackson because he has Palmer, and his connection with Palmer has been top notch, and he gets those assists from mostly Palmer. For take on success, Sesko has better take on success and better area dwell. He's taller than Jackson. But in hindsight, I'm looking at the percentages and it's not really that high. Like, it's not that far apart. My take here is this: if you want to spend 67 million pounds on Sesko, why not just put 3 million pounds on top of it and give it to Napoli and get Victor Osimhen? Why are you spending this kind of money on someone that is still another question mark, that is still a maybe? He literally has like 8 goals in this season, in like from 18 matches in this season, while Jackson has like 9 from 20 or so. So like, you're literally almost signing almost the same type of player. But when you look at people like Viktor Gyokores and Victor Osimhen, like, this is the kind of caliber of players that I believe Chelsea should be looking at right now. Chelsea should not be going like Chelsea should do exactly what they did when it comes to midfield players. Like, when Chelsea midfield was struggling, what did they do? They overhauled the entire midfield and spent a lot of money. 100 million pounds for Enzo, 100 million pounds for Caicedo, 60 million pounds for Lavia. And when these 3 players are playing, check the 5-game run that we did. When these 3 players were firing on all cylinders, for us to be on that run. And that's what I expect Chelsea to do. Chelsea should bring out the money, go and buy the best of the best, so that when it doesn't work out, you can say, yes, we went for the best of the best and it didn't work out. And then nobody will now complain when you now start going for all these maybes. We cannot spend 67 million pounds on someone that we are not still yet convinced that he could do the job. Like, if you are spending that kind of money, you should be spending it on someone that is exactly what you want. I would rather you spend 100 million on Viktor Gyokores and bring him to Chelsea than for you to spend 67 million pounds on Sesko. So I'm not really saying that Sesko is not better than Jackson. He's better when it comes in conversion. Yeah, he's a better scorer than Jackson is. But when it comes to every other thing, when it comes to Jackson taking on players, when it comes to all this other stuff that Jackson does for Chelsea, Jackson is way much better. I have proven it in the Premier League that he's better than most attackers. Everybody in the Premier League, even the pundits and the coaches, are looking at Jackson and saying the only thing he needs to add to his game to become world class is finishing, and that is his problem. But when it comes to someone like Sesko is not, even with having the finishing, he's not really world class. When we need to go for a world class striker. Bring your money out and go for the world class striker. Don't stop beating about the bush. We are no longer in this situation where we can afford to be beating around the bush again. Bring out your money. Open that. If you, instead of bringing out 6-7 million pounds to get Sesko, bring out 70 million pounds, get to Osimhen, 80 million pounds, get Viktor Gyokores. Like, these are players that you know that they will have unimaginable impact immediately they hit your team, they hit the ground running. So, or even go to Newcastle and see if you can find a deal with them for Isak. Like, these are players that get to your team and start scoring. You don't need to beat around the bush for them. So that's my own take. I don't know. I'm not ready for another maybe. I'm not ready for another, like, would he score? Would he do it? No. We need someone that is going to come and hit the ground. That's my own take. I don't know for you. Anyway, tell me what you think. Anyway, it's still a discussion. Tell me what you think. Do you think Sesko is the right person for Chelsea right now, or you think Chelsea should just bring out the money and go for someone that is already established, someone that will put the fear of God in defenders? Tell us what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on all our channels as well. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.